Hello YouTube. This is Blu-ray Cinema talking about 4K, Marvel 4K of Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Now this is a Blu-ray slipcover because I used to have the Blu-ray and got rid and upgraded. But there's a Blu-ray slip front, back, and so forth. So I'm answering my poll that here's the cover right here. I answered a poll like that I did a couple, like 2 weeks ago, maybe over 2 weeks ago. So I'm answering the poll now, and further on I'll maybe do our polls like what are people looking for getting on Blu-ray or 4K and so forth. I may do that later, or not. I'm not 100% sure. But or what you're looking forward to, because I got like Dark City, the Arrow limited edition. And I also got like Iron Man come from Kino Orbiter, so I got those too. And that's all I could do right now. I know. As of tomorrow, they're doing their Barnes Noble's doing their Criterion sale, so I'll probably get when I can of that. And if they have Arrow sale the same month, I'll probably get a couple of those and something that one or two other things that I can afford, and that's probably about it. Yeah, so this is Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse. If you haven't seen it, this came out 2018 or 20 something. I don't know. I have to look that up later, but yeah. So what you think about this animation is great. Across the Spider-Verse is very good too. I love both of these because I like how the animation is going and stuff. I love it. And furthermore, I do like the new Spider-Man show they did this year too, called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. The animation is so fucking great. It feels like comic booky, like these feel well comic booky. But this is about Miles Morales becoming Spider-Man, and becomes us all, and something happens, and it gets into this sucked in this universe where he meets all these Spider-Man, like Spider-Gwen and Spider-Noir, which Nicolas Cage is doing for Amazon. Spider-Man Noir, which is great. Spider-Ham, which on this 4K Blu-ray and in the Blu-ray you get the whole new movie Spider-Ham caught in a ham. It also includes a tribute to Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, the Ultimate Comics cast, Spider-Verse Super Band Easter Egg Challenge, lyric videos, filmmaker commentary, and much more. Also, as exclusive, you get the Ultimate Universe mode. This goes to ultimate scenes, plotlines, characters, and more with this filmmakers as your guide. We are Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, a new dimension, designing cinematic comic characters. This is groundbreaking, and it's great. I like this a lot. This is a good 4K. There's no reversible cover. I wish there was, but there's not. Yeah, there's not. As I can tell, it's. Yeah, this is like, yeah. 117 minutes. You get 2.351. UHD, high def, all that good stuff. This is great cover art right here. 4K Blu-ray. I'll show you just a minute. This is good. Yeah, this is a 4K right here. I'll show you 4K in a minute. There's a 4K right here. I do have the other one, but this is the Blu-ray right here. Isn't that neat? I think it's kind of good. I think it's very, very good. So overall, Spider-Man is my favorite. I mean, they haven't gone wrong with Spider-Man since 2002. People don't like Spider-Man 3, and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. I understand why people don't, because it's like a mess. But you look at it now, it's a good mess. No, they did what they could in 2007 with Venom. but now they have like 3 Venom movies, which I thought the first Venom movie by itself was not bad to good. Venom 2: Let There Be Carnage was a convoluted mess, and I mean that in a good way, but in a bad way, because it was too many too many villains, and it did not know where it wanted to go. I would have House of Plain Carnage, good, but then you had Soap to it, and why add that? Yeah, it was too much. And then you had Venom 3, which was the end, and it was a good ending, and so, like, and I'm wondering, like, in the new Spider-Man Brand New Day, is Tom Holland down the road going to take on, part Venom stuff the way they left it? Don't know. But what's like in the the seasons of Your Friend with Spider-Man, it looks like they're gonna have Venom in that, so that's a good thing. Or a little bit of, or someone's gonna become that, or some shit, which is good. But I do like this a lot. All people say they don't do Spider-Man right. They do comic geek, all that stuff. Yeah, they did this right. There's no Uncle Ben, no same old. They didn't want to do the Sam Raimi thing or the Amazing Spider-Man thing where you do the old poor Uncle Ben, blah blah, Aunt May, I mean, they didn't do it in the Tom Holland one, thank God. Although they do reference it, but they made younger Aunt May played by Mr. Tomei, which is great. In the Tom Holland ones, which is great, which I love those too. The Amazing Spider-Man's, it's like, I just thought that Andrew Garfield was a little bit old, not the right age to play Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was at that right age at the right time. In the high school costume Peter Parker, which made sense. Andrew Garfield was like 5 years older than he should have been to play that role, but anyway, that's my opinion. I mean, they're not bad, Spider-Man, but they're not that. It's like, but what are they going to do with them? Because I don't know if they're going to do Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire in the future for MCU or not. That's up in the air. I hope so for something, but we'll see. But this is a nice 4K Blu-ray. I like this a lot. If you like comic books, or you grew up comic books, or you grew up watching the Spider-Man the animated series and Batman the animated series in 92, 94, 97, or said watch X-Men that came out in 92, and you wonder why haven't they done any Spider-Man right in the cartoon universe? Well, this made up for it. But as I say, everybody's entitled to opinion, including the Amazing Spider-Man. Everybody's entitled to opinion, even stuff I talked about last couple of videos. I should say, put that in my video. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I'm not going to change anybody's. Nobody's. I know nobody's going to change mine. This is my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with, and nobody can say shit. Nobody's going to change my mind. Not anytime soon, or not even later. But yeah, if you like this, watch the second one too. Because the second one is about 2.5 hours. So you have about like over 4 hours of, animated Spider-Man stories, and they're great. And then they're working on. I might put this back in there. This. So far, but they're working on Beyond the Spiderverse. When that can be done? Because that's supposed to be done this year or next year, but they got pushed because what happened? Because of COVID, because of movies got switched around, because of Jonathan Majors situation, because other things got switched, they weren't, the time wasn't right, or whatever happened. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. But anyway, I like Marvel stuff. Just just now their track record on their films and TV shows is getting a little bit more better because now they space them out like they should have. So, Thunderbolts was great, and I'll review that when I can. And I know Fantastic Four is going to be good. Oh, I know it. I can feel it. Like this is the one. This is the one that I think they tinkered and worked everything out. And where they go from there, who knows? Because although they never made a Blu-ray, a DVD, or a 4K of the Fantastic Four from 1994, Roger Corman, I like that one. How cheesy, how stupid it is, but compared to the Jessica Alba, the one they did in 2015, which fucking sucked really bad. Because I don't know if anybody knew what they were doing or whatnot. I think this one they'll get right. This one they'll get absolutely right. But I do like the 1994 one. I hope one day that gets released. That somebody, whoever owns it, says, you know what? We've held on to it way too long. I think the public should see this. Even how stupid it is, but it's good being low budget and cheesy for Roger Corman put money into it. But anyway, and that's it for this video today. That's all I wanted to say here and talk about. Really, I mean, there's no very much to talk about other than that. And do my promise on my poll and stuff. So I don't know what our Blu-ray news out there or 4K news out there. I know Arrow is gonna do their stuff for September tomorrow. Fear Syndrome is gonna do stuff on the 1st, so we'll wait and see what happens with that. But I think Turtles, it may be September 4K, and it's probably gonna be all three of them. Just hope they do 4Ks and Blu-rays of those, because that's set I want. Besides a couple other sets I want that I haven't got to yet. And there's other films I'm looking forward to get the end of this year. As I say, you can't get everything, folks. You can't. People tried, and now we can't get everything. You can't have everything. And there's some films I have to get to, do other sites too. They are people who have heard of it, don't want to see it, or don't care. But my advice: check this out. You might like it as much as I did, even more so, and the second one as well. They both were really good. These are the best anime films I've seen in a long. I mean, I see anime stuff which is good, but these are exceptional, very, very exceptional. But that's it. This is until the next. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because I appreciate your comments. Subscriber or not, I appreciate the comments. So comment about anything. So please let me know. Also, let me know in the comment section about what you think about Spider-Man into the Spiderverse. What you like about, what you don't like about, what you think about it. What you think about films like this going forward. If they're going to do any more. And further on, and what you think about the Spider-Man TV show this year. All that kinds of stuff. Alright, other than that, enjoy your day. YouTube and my subscribers, thanks for subscribing, and for new subscribers, I thank you also. Alright, other than that, have a great day, people. See you on the next, and bye.